Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So this is going to be in all the cards in the deck read, and we're going to title this one, Why Does Real True Love Scare You? It's time to let them in. And I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm going to use a oracle deck, okay? And I'm going to do it just like I do the all the cards in the deck. And we're going to pull each card and we're going to talk about this, love. All right, so we're going to pull the first card and we're going to go from there. Okay, so the first card you have is conflicted. And that is about you being conflicted with a person that's in your life currently. You don't know what to think. You think you have, oh my goodness, more conflict. And I shuffled the cards, so there's conflict and you're conflicted ultimately. You don't know what to think about this person. But they want commitment, but you're apprehensive. They want commitment. This person is in love with you, is what I'm picking up. They want commitment with you. They want love with you. But your judgment is cloudy. You're not sure. You feel like it's an illusion because you've never really felt true love. And that's why that illusion comes in. You cling to people in your past. You cling to relationships from the past. You haven't let them go. You cling to bad relationships, and they don't even have to be romantic, but you're holding on to them. But this person spies on you. This person watches you. This person really wants to be in your energy. They're running towards you. They're also very physically fit, this person. But they feel like you ghosted them in the recent past. They feel like you gave up and you vanished from they didn't see you anymore. And they wanted you to return. They were longing for your return. They wanted you to come back to them. They wanted to see you. They felt lost without you. But you've built up boundaries because you have been hurt so many times by so many different people, family, romance, you name it. And you have felt trapped. You felt trapped in your own mind because you're like, well, I want to love, but when I try to utter the words, nothing comes out. I can't say anything. In time, you will, because this person that's in your energy is going to make sure that you know how they feel because they think of you often. But I get that you think of them often as well. You think about this person and they think about you. It's a mirroring thing. You're a soulmate. This person feels like when they first saw you that you were the one. You were their soulmate. They felt so drawn to you, but they feel great sorrow because they feel like you're not opening up. You're not someone, you listening. You're not someone that wants to open up to this love. But I'm here to tell you the love isn't going anywhere. You can practice silence. You can say nothing. You can do all of those things, but this person is still coming. And when they do come, it's going to shock you in so many ways. What's going to shock you is how they feel about you and how they've felt about you. I feel this person has been in your energy for quite some time. It could be months. And at first, they felt that you were shallow. They felt that you were just all about the looks, all about the physical, all about, oh, I look good. Until they realized, I don't think so. And they came back. They came in for a second chance. You didn't know that. But in their mind, something changed. And they said, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance because I've come to the realization that they are not at all what I thought they were. So this person that's in this real true love that's around you, they have second chances because they came to realizations, but their pride was standing in the way. They were thinking, well, this person, I'm not going to go for this person because I don't think I could get them. I don't think the possibility of me bringing this person into my world, well, I don't think it's possible. I think that they're too good for me. I have to change my perspective, this person is saying. And now that you are starting to listen to the story, your perspective is changing because you know that this person could bring you peace. They could bring you solace. They could bring you great happiness. You're exhausted in your mind of thinking of all the ways you believe this person may not do you well. So instead of thinking about them as a long-term committed person, you think of them more as a one night stand. You don't think of them as a potential soulmate. And you're exhausted by that because that's where you go. You don't go to love, you listening. You don't go to love, you go to your body and what you can give them. And that's an empty thing. And that is a mistake. That's what that tells you. Do not do that with this person. Do not go to the physical first. Create memories with this person before you even think of kissing them. Create long-lasting memories, but don't chase them. Do not chase them. Let them do the chasing because they want to do that anyway. Let them come towards you. Do not withdraw from them. Do not act like you don't see them. Going forward, you need to make this person feel like you see them, like you appreciate them, like you love them. Because they're thinking, this is my twin flame. This is the person that I'm meant to be with. This is the one that I was at first lusting after. I feel that both of you lusted for each other, but you haven't done anything with this person. You've just lusted. But now that has subsided and you're thinking more of a potential, this could be a loyalty. Because with lust, you don't get loyalty. So you both are thinking about loyalty and about being in each other's lives for all the right reasons and not lusting. But you don't want to be rejected. Neither of you want rejection. You're both fearing rejection, and that's interesting. I'm picking that up. And so there's resistance. There is resistance because of that potential rejection. Neither one of you can handle it, but you have an open heart. You both are open to the possibilities. This is a very interesting story because even though there's resistance and there's, I don't think so, and I don't want that, I just want a one night stand and I'm going to, all of that, your heart is open to this person. You're going to build a very solid foundation. I see you being with this person for a lifetime. Once you get with them, there's no turning back. And they're not going to let you go anyway. They're saying that it's only you. They only have eyes for you, and you only have eyes for them. But they definitely only have eyes for you. And they're longing for this union. They're longing to be with you. They're longing to bring you into their world. They want you in their life. And they're trying to figure out how to do it. But they feel like you have a lot of secrets, that there's things that you are not sharing and telling. They feel that obscurity about you. There's something mysterious about you. But they want to nourish this relationship. They want to nourish you. They want to take you out. They want to feed you. They want to take you to dinner. They think you're amazing. And they're at their breaking point. What do I do? They're in their head a lot. They go home and they lay down and all they do is think of you. It's like everything's swirling around in their mind and they cannot shake it. Because you are their divine feminine. You are the yin to their yang. You are feminine. You are, what they see in you is the ultimate in femininity. But they also see you as strong, but in a very feminine way. It's interesting. This person loves your femininity. And they feel that once they get with you, it's the finality. That's it. There's no more searching. And I feel that there will be no more searching. You are this person's fantasy. When you walked in and they saw you, their mouth dropped. But they were not going to give you what everybody else was giving you, is what I'm getting, because you're a lot of people's fantasy. You are very sensual and sexy to many people. And so they were not going to just give in, but they were hoping that if they came at you in the right way, you would be open to them, right? That's what they hoped. They want intimacy with you. They want to be close to you, and they think about that, but it's moved beyond. It has moved way beyond lust. They want intimacy. They want to sit across the breakfast table from you. They want to love you. They want to be with you. And this whole thing is stressing them out. Them not being with you is stressing them out. Them not having time with you is stressing them out. They feel like you could be a past life. They feel like, well, if there is such a thing, I've been with this person before, because there's just too much deja vu with this person. I see them. Now, this person is your divine masculine. They're the yang to your yin. They're very masculine. This person is they're just a manly man. And they're not open with their feelings, but they're going to be. And when they do, the floodgates will open. And they'll apologize because they'll have diarrhea of the mouth. They'll be saying so many things. They'll be confessing to you. Well, when I first saw you, I felt this way. This person is not going to have a problem telling you things once they get with you, once they feel safe. Now, some of you may have children with this person, but many will not. You will build a family. The family could be just you and the dogs and the cats. So for some, there won't be children, but for others, there will. But you have been elusive to this person. You are elusive. If someone were to ask them, what's one of the things that you saw about this person being you, they would say, well, they were very elusive. I couldn't get to them. I felt abandoned because this person that is in love with you, and they are in love with you, they have abandonment issues. But I feel that you do too. And there's pain with those abandonment issues because it starts from the home. It starts at home, right? It started at home with your abandonment, and you were pushed out into the world and you had to do things all on your own. You were all by yourself. You were oftentimes distracted by all of the chaos and the things that went on in the home that were directed at you. And so when you were old enough, you distanced yourself from all of that. You got away from it. And you got into relationships that, well, there was no depth to them. Not like there will be depth to the relationship with this new person that you're going to have this partnership with. But for the longest, you felt cursed. For the longest, you felt like no one's going to touch me and no one's going to love me. I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. And that couldn't be further from the truth. You're healing, and you have healed. You have healed your broken heart. You have healed how you feel about those situations that you experienced prior to healing, growing up, being teased, being laughed at. But the reality is that you're beautiful. See, you're a gorgeous person. And people out in the world, you know that you're a good-looking, beautiful person. You're charming, you're graceful, and you're kind-hearted. And those are the things that this person sees in you. But they also see your physical, and they fell in love with that. That coupled with your personality. But they were confused because you would come in and then you would step back. And so they were uncertain. They were unsure. They were unclear. Your signals, you have to work on letting this person know that you're interested. There's things that you have to do because otherwise you're going to leave this person with a broken heart, and they don't want that. They want ecstasy because they feel you are ecstasy. You are their ecstasy. And they're not going to bluff. This is not a bluff. This is a person that truly loves you, and they want you to know they don't bluff. They don't play games. They're not filled with trickery. No. They've had bitterness. They've had resentment, anger, and hurtful words said to them. They know what that feels like, and they recognize that in you. You cannot hide from this person because they have studied you. They have watched you. And they want a beginning. They want to start with you. Not a new one. They want a beginning. It's not new. They're going to start something with you. They're not going to start again. This is something that you have never had. You're going to release all of those hateful things and hateful people in your life that said you weren't going to get what you want. All of those bad influences and family members that treated you wrongly. You feeling hopeless. You feel hopeless, and so does this person. At least they did. You're both healed. And they know one day very soon they're going to make you, I'm hearing, their Valentine. They're going to make you their Valentine. They are fully obsessed with you. And you might think, well, I'm a little obsessed with them. Trust me, they're fully and completely obsessed with you. Listen to the song by Prince, Adore. Because infatuation, adoration, and addiction are all the things that this person is feeling and will always feel about you. That will never go away. And you are each other's karma. And it's the best kind of karma that you could ever ask for. Your intuition is telling you who this person is. You know who this love person is. Your heart sings when you're around them. You feel like you speak to them telepathically. The heart fog is what you have come out of, what you both have come out of. You may have come out of a heart fog a long time ago. You may have not had a love relationship in years. It could be months, but it could be many years. But you escaped that horrible relationship that you were in that left you feeling hopeless. And it was an emotional storm. They played with your heart. They destroyed you. They made you feel awful, terrible. But you now have clarity. You now have a loving person that wants to come into your life. And the chemistry between the two of you is off the chain. When you kiss this person, it will be fireworks. When you make love to this person, it will be fireworks. They will never